chance to see them throughout the day, and that's how much you love them. But let's start off talking about the eye serum and why you started Authentic Skincare.
Well, first of all, I started Authentic Skincare because I grew up in Malibu on the beach, and I was out in the water all day long. I mean, I didn't even come in for lunch. My mom had to wait out with the food, and so I had all that sun damage. And then when I grew up and got a job, what did I do? I was a model, and they would hand me a bathing suit and they'd say, go on, get a tan. And so I really became interested in what could I do for my skin. I wanted to, I know that, you know, 24 hours a day, I can be doing something for my skin.
See.
And so I created this line because it really does it all. It's a multi-level range of products that all include my BioCopper Complex, which is a proprietary blend of ingredients that we scoured the world looking for the best ingredients. And we came up with 2 award-winning ingredients which are included in this line, which is, and with both, one of them is Neodermal, one is Cytinol A, and Elix IR is our third. And when you put these ingredients together, well, I think Dr. Day can say it best.
And doctor, it's because we get results like this in as little as a couple of weeks, because the eye area, doesn't matter our age, we all start to see the aging there as well as in our neck, but this works for every woman, every age, every skin tone.
Absolutely. You know, when I look at these lines in this product, there are so many products that I've seen, but I was waiting for science and for, you know, for a real story behind a product. So this proprietary BioCopper Complex really is results driven. And when you look at the before and afters, as you can see here, look at the eyes before and after. Look at the appearance, the brightness, the smoothness, the appearance of reduced wrinkles in that area. She looks younger. She looks rejuvenated. She looks firmer in that area. So the eye area is a very delicate area. You have to treat it differently than you do the rest of the face. And when we create a formulation and we look at key ingredients, we look at them for different parts of the face, and we want a product that's cosmetically elegant. And just look at this before and after. This I find so impressive. This makes me so happy to look and to see a before and after that looks this rejuvenated, and her appearance is so much firmer and smoother. So those are the things that we look for as an end result, and that's what we've achieved, and we're so proud of it.
Wow, even darkness, puffiness, lines and wrinkles, crepiness, because of the unique ingredients that you have here, that's why we can expect results quickly, and it doesn't, again, matter what your age is or what aging that you're seeing in your eye area or neck. Remember, this helps with both of these because of the technology, doctor.
That's right. So when we talk about this proprietary BioCopper Complex, this is a complex of amino acids, plant botanicals, and copper that help restore the body's own natural ability to make collagen and elastic tissue. So this is something that helps your skin appear more rejuvenated, it appears younger, and that's all great as far as key ingredients, but I want a formulation that's actually fun to use. So when I sent this out to my friends and colleagues, what happened was I got emails back saying, you know, we've seen a lot of products, but these products are really special. We love the formulation, we love the ingredients, we love the science behind it. Don't forget, these are award-winning ingredients. So if you look at our models, we have Lisa here, who's in her 40s. I won't give an exact number because I didn't ask her permission. But Lisa's lived in areas that are sunny, so she's like the sun. And if you look at these fine lines that are starting, and the lines around her eyes, and even above on the upper eyelids, these are areas that we target with this formulation, and that's where that BioCopper Complex, we can't say that enough, that proprietary formulation really helps target those fine lines. So I want Lisa to apply it under her eyes, on her upper eyelids, and even around her eyes, and she'll start to see those fine lines look softer, look faded, her skin will look rejuvenated, and she'll love using it. I also, Christy, this is something we had spoken about. When Christy and I spoke about formulations, if you didn't know us, Christy would say something, I'm sitting there nodding my head. She nods her head. And these products are cruelty-free, they're vegan, that was really important to you, and also to have them gluten-free. So those are really important formulation questions that we had, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to formulate. So in the end, it's simple and it's authentic, just like you.
Yeah,
and the great
Dr. Day said they're elegant, and that it's very important to me that as a model, that everything I put on my face works great with my makeup. And a lot of women avoid using an eye cream because they're afraid that it's going to be greasy or heavy or cause their makeup to sort of slide off their face. But this is a serum, so it's so light, and it just goes right on and absorbs, and you feel like your skin is so smooth.
It's so
and
true.
You immediately, I mean, it's almost immediate that you feel like, wow, it just feels so smooth and wonderful. But then you get the long-term results as well, you know, as you can see in our before and afters, where it actually adds just this radiance to the entire eye area. And when I put it on, it's very important that you do go all the way around the eye, because you can.
And that's the nice thing about it. You know what? Not all eye creams or eye serums are created equally. You're looking at something that is so incredibly unique. It didn't even make past midnight last time Christie was here in March. And by the way, if you love her line, please be part of the show. Share with us your transformation. But I know a lot of you want to get social with us. You can chat live with Christie at 11 a.m. You can do that on Facebook if you want to. Hashtag Brinkley Beauty there to go ahead and participate. But when Christie was here in March, the neck cream sold out in midnight. The eye serum sold out in midnight. These two products here are $69 a piece. So try them right there on 4 interest-free credit card payments of less than $18. And think about it, what it is right now that you hate about your eye area. Is it puffiness? Is it darkness? You put something on your eyes and maybe your eyes get a little irritated. This is light as air. It doesn't compete with your makeup products. And then think about the neck. We're going to be talking about the neck quickly, and then we'll go back to the eye, because this, I'm looking at your neck and Dr. Doris Day's neck, and I cannot believe these results. And like I said, it launched at midnight and sold out at midnight. So again, $69 only here at HSN. What I love is you're buying one, but you're getting two full-size products here with free shipping and handling. A lot of you are asking about auto ship. Absolutely. Secure this on auto ship, so then that way you always have basically the buy one, get two products. And I love that offer. But when we look at the neck, your neck is flawless, and for being a girl in the sun all the time, that's amazing.
Well, I tell you, we call it uplift because it really does give you that feeling of the skin feeling nice and lifted.
You feel it, yes.
It really does reduce the appearance of any crepiness that you may have on the chest right here from sun exposure, or along the neck right here where it hits at all times. I mean, it is so great. And let's face it, one of the first things that people see when they look at you, they see your eyes, especially if they're a woman, and if they're a man, they're probably looking here. So wherever
maybe on you, Christie.
We have you covered, okay?
For the rest of us, maybe not so much. For Christie, I'm sure all eyes are here. But look at these results. So we're going to share these results with everyone, because I think when we look at these, we don't realize how fast the crepiness happens.
I mean, I can't get over the fact that in 8 weeks,
wow.
I mean, look, in the before picture, you definitely see the crepiness right here, a little gathering. Look at these profiles. Word. I mean, I am so excited when I see these before and afters, and I just love hearing the letters on my Instagram and hearing about the results that people are having, because that's why we're doing this.
Christie, you know? I so agree. Look at how much firmer her skin appears and how much smoother it appears, and that's something in the neck. You know, what I notice is that over the years, people take better care of their face than they do of their neck and their chest. So this is an area that scars more easily, heals more poorly, and it's really important to pay attention to it as well. So when we have a product that has that biocopper complex, it's in this as well, along with algae extract. So we dress everything up a little differently to treat the area we're targeting. We're looking for that result at the end where the skin will appear smoother and firmer. And if you look at this consumer perception survey, 93% agree that their skin looks softer and smoother. I mean, that's 86% agree that Uplift reduced the look of fine lines, wrinkles, and crepiness. 90% agree that their skin looked firmer after 4 weeks, and 96% that they liked what they saw when they looked what this product did for their neckline. That's really, really key. So we're looking for a product that you want to use, that you really, really like, to go to every day, and that feels so good on your skin. So for me, a formulation is really about the total package. I need the science, I need those award-winning ingredients, but I also want to enjoy using it, and I want to know that it's also good for the environment. I want to know that it's gluten-free, if that's important to me, that it's vegan. I know that was a priority for Christie.
Yes.
And also, I want to have it feel cosmetically elegant on my skin, to go on smoothly. And this is something I want you to use twice a day, because this is something that goes on at night and in the morning to really get those benefits.
Yeah. That's what we want. Yeah. And when you look at Christie's neck and her décolleté area, you know, seeing is believing. I always say I want whatever she's got. Whatever she's using, I'm trying, because everybody has, you know, there's neck creams, there's moisturizers. This is completely different. I want to stress the fact that you've never experienced anything so luxurious. You know this is different the minute you put it on.
It really is. And, you know, I have been using these creams now for a lot longer than they've been available to anybody else, because I've literally been doing my skincare out of little tester bottles as we've pulled them in. And I really have seen results. I mean, as I say, I have based the longevity of my career on the fact that I only vouch for products that I believe in. And when it comes to putting my name on the bottle, I mean, I really was finicky and picky, and I kept sending things back and saying, no, I need to see more results. It has to be better under the makeup, you know, until we got it right. And it took 4 years of development. And finally, these products are amazing.
Honestly, you just have to try them. And basically, you're buying one and getting the other one. That's what it is all about today. And don't forget, 4 or 5 interest-free credit card payments when shopping with any major credit card. So 5 under $14 when shopping with your HSN card. So if you don't have the card, it really is the smartest way to shop. You can go ahead and give us a call. Or if you're shopping online, you can apply then. But I urge you, if you've ever considered trying Christie Brinkley's line, her authentic skincare, and I know you may have read about it and you've been on Twitter and Facebook, you've just got to experience it, because not every cream is the same. If you're just using a moisturizer here, you don't have that unique biocopper complex. What's so important about that is that communicates to your elastins and collagen, which are all over our skin, hey, make more. Make more. So that way you're getting that instant lift and that feeling that you want of that tightness underneath your neck, and then all the crepiness. So when we talk about crepiness, let's get serious. That's that little tiny skin that just kind of hangs there, and it's very thin, it's very fragile. That's what this biocopper complex is going to do. That's why it's so important, and why this sold out at midnight when we launched it in March with Christie. It wasn't seen throughout the rest of her day, or rest of her visit. So if you're even considering it, again, this is your one shot. We're never going to do this value again. So when you look at what we're offering, $69 just for the neck cream and $69 for the eye serum. So you're buying one, but you're getting 2 full-size products only here at HSN for a couple of dollars. And that's what I love. And again, auto ship, everybody needs to secure it on auto ship, because when you start to see those results and you're looking in the mirror and saying, I don't have the crepiness, I actually have contour back to my jawline. That's that unique complex that only you have, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yes. It's our proprietary ingredient. And I just want to mention also that our line is fragrance-free, which means it's hypoallergenic, it's non-comedogenic, and I think that that's really important for them, because they can't tell, you know, from home.
No, there's no weird, like, odor or of a flower or of a rose. It's beautiful. And like I said, if you love Christie's line, you purchased it back in March, you know, you didn't have the eye or the neck. This goes perfectly back with that today's special. And please share with us your results. That number to dial is 1-866-376-8255. Share with us why you love Christie Brinkley's anti-aging line. Again, here at HSN, we do something that no one else in the world does, where it's basically buying one and we're giving you one, all full-size products. So when we talk about the eyes, we talk about the neck, these are the 2 hardest areas. You know, when you wake up in the morning, the darkness, the puffiness, not only the crow's feet, but then the crepiness, and then the bags that have the bags,
you know, I have a friend who told me that what she does is she keeps this in the refrigerator.
Oh, good idea.
So that when she wakes up in the morning, she goes downstairs to make her coffee, she pops this out of the refrigerator, it's nice and cold, cold, and that coldness helps to start reduce the puffiness. And while this isn't designed specifically to reduce puffiness, just the tapping of the tissues here helps release some of the fluid. So, you know, and it just feels so good, and it wakes you up. And I thought that was a great idea, so that's where I'm going to keep mine now, too.
That's a good idea. And, you know, doctor, I'm sure you see so many patients that say, my eyes, why do I always look so tired?
I do, and I love that we have Valerie as a model as well, because Valerie's in her 30s, but she also has a darker skin tone. And women of every skin type need to pay attention to the area around their eyes, their neck, really their whole face. So this is something that Valerie's going to start using now, and in 10 years and 20 years from now, she's still going to look beautiful and still look rejuvenated and youthful. And when Christie and I were talking about this line and our goals and we were very results driven, but we really designed this for every woman. And as you see here, you can see the reduction in the lines and the wrinkles, the reduction of the appearance in the lines and wrinkles around the eyes. The skin appears firmer, it looks smoother. We are really going for that result. But we designed it for every woman because we know that when you look in the mirror, you always want to look...
crepiness.
Yeah.
And the goal is to always look like the best version of yourself. And that's what we want. We want women to look in the mirror and feel beautiful and to love the way they look and to like looking in the mirror again. So when we reduce the appearance of the dark circles and the fine lines and wrinkles, as you see here, it's really dramatic. And that's so important. That's really our goal.
I always say, you know, we have to love our laugh lines. It's a sign of a life well lived.
Yes.
But they don't have to be that deep and that long. I mean,
no, you're right.
You can get the gist.
Yeah, exactly. I had a good life. There's kind of a laugh line there, but that's what I love about Christie's line and working with Dr. Doris Day is that they've come up with a unique complex that nobody in the world has. And go ahead and do your research on what copper does for our skin. It is one of the most important and crucial, and you know, doctor, you can talk more to this, on how this helps our skin naturally. We're not putting anything fake. Naturally make our skin make more elastin and make more collagen. That gives us the firmness and the lift that we want around the eye area and again in the neck. So again, 69 and 69, you get one, and then basically we're giving you the second one. So just try it for 30 days. You're going to be amazed at the power of copper, why it's dermatologist recommended and been trusted for so many years. But don't just take our word for it. Go ahead and take a listen to what others are saying about authentic skincare.
It was very easy to apply. I just put it on my fingertips, and then I massaged it in using upward strokes across my chest and up on my neck. It went right in. It felt wonderful. My skin felt so soft and smooth. It did not feel heavy. When I wake up the next morning, because I do apply it in the evening, my skin on my neck and on my chest just felt beautiful.
Wonderful product to use. I would use it in the evenings before I went to bed, take a shower. It's a fantastic consistency. It's very, very easy to apply, and it absorbs very, very quickly. I'll absolutely be using the Christie Brinkley product line going forward. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free. I've had such wonderful results. I've already recommended it to a lot of my friends. So yes, absolutely.
Anyone who tries Christie's line recommends it because we not only have consumer perception studies, we have clinical studies done. I mean, where this only improves and improves. The more that you use this, that's why you want to get this on auto ship, the better the results. It's a cumulative effect. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Christie, and we'll share with you some more before and afters about the neck, because don't forget, you're basically buying the neck and we're just giving you the eye. So let's talk about the neck area, because if we wait too long, you look in the mirror and all of a sudden the neck's gone, skin's hanging, then what do you do?
No, you want to take care of it while you're still young, and you want to like repair what you've done to it already. And so that's what we've got here. And I want to mention, when I put it on, I like to do little upward movements, but don't forget the side of your neck. I go all the way around because remember, your neck is going to be viewed from the side when you're in a ponytail, or you may decide to cut your hair. So go all the way around, and then I go down the décolleté, and then I actually figure, hey, if it's uplifting here, I may as well use a little here as well.
Why not?
So I get a little on the arms here.
Why
That'll
not?
work, right, Dr. Day?
Absolutely. I love that. And you're so right. When you do the neck is really a whole area. I have patients who come in every day and they say, one day my face just fell apart. It's something that happens and all of a sudden one day it really starts to bother you. And you can see that's what happened. If you look at this before and after, this woman came in one day and she said, my face just fell apart. All of a sudden you cross the line and you just notice it. So when you use a product where you can see a visible difference, her skin looks visibly firmer, it looks smoother, it looks younger, it looks firmer, and that's what we're going for. We're going for a formulation that is proven, that has science behind it, and that is results driven, that you want to use. I put that cosmetic elegance in there as well because that's so important to me. You can have all the best key ingredients, they may work fine or not, but if you don't like using it or if it irritates your skin, that's a problem.
That's
so
so
to
true.
put that all together is really, really important and powerful, and that's what this product does. It really is a joy to use. From the second you open the bottle and you put some on your skin or on your neck, you feel the difference. You feel already smoother. And it feels silky smooth.
It's really great for outdoorsy girls like me, too, because a lot of the very strong anti-aging ingredients are phototoxic. You can't go out in the sun when you're using them, but you can with this. The Cytinol A, which does a lot of the same stuff that Retin-A does, but without the irritation, because it's plant-based.
That's right.
And it's really a powerful anti-aging, but without the phototoxic reaction, which is important to me.
It's important, and it's something that you're not hearing any other skincare line do. We're going to share with you some great results. If you're interested, again, we weren't able to bring in 30 or 40,000 of these. This is a very limited supply that we have. So what we said, and I love this, in a consumer perception survey of 30 participants, every single one of them, and remember, we're talking about the neck, which sold out in March at midnight. So it was completely gone. Everyone said their skin looked softer and smoother. 96%, again, that's another A, felt the product made their skin look younger. 93% felt it reduced the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and 93% said their skin looked firmer. So when you think about your side profile of your neck, look at the difference in the hanging of the skin. Look at the jawline. Look at the discoloration. Notice how everything is uplifted. Hence the name, with, again, unique ingredients that only Christie has with our authentic skincare line. And only here at HSN are you basically buying one product, but we're giving you two. So it's a $138 value. That's 50% off retail. So when you look at the rings around her neck, notice you can see where it's been uplifted, and you can actually see that crepiness, how it looks lighter, because finally that skin's exposed.
I think the crepiness is the first thing you see diminish.
I agree.
You know, you can see it very quickly in the before and afters. And I think that's so exciting because that's just what you need to have that extra boost of confidence when you fly out the door in the morning. You know, it's wonderful to know that you're doing something so good for yourself and good for your skin, and that, you know, with continued use, you're going to continue to see results. And that's really important to me. You know, I want women to have that confidence and feel like they're putting their best face forward. And that's what my line does. And that's why I'm so happy to hear back from everybody. And, you know, it's really fulfilling and very gratifying.
It is. So if you are loving her line, our authentic skincare line, please be part of our show. But what we're addressing for you tonight was something that sold out so quickly in March. So that's why we decided, you know what, let's bring this back as a new Today Special. So if you ordered our Today Special in March, the 3-step system, please share with us your results. That number to dial is 1-866-376-8255. But what we're offering you now is what everybody missed out on. This is what everybody was asking for. Her neck and décolleté right here, the uplift, the name says it all. That's a full size 1.7 ounce. So it is the firming neck and décolleté cream. It's $69.
And
look at the price of our
first areas that you want to start working on, because they're the first areas that's going to show the signs of aging. So those are the areas you really want to focus on. If you have to make a choice, these are the ones you want to choose, because you're going to be making a difference in those areas that are really going to, you know, show your age.
Oh, absolutely. And not just any more. You can't use your face moisturizer on your neck and décolleté. This is a different type of skin. It's a little bit thinner, it's crepier, and you don't have a support system here. So we're basically, again, giving you the eye. And the eye, again, this is a concentrate. I want to show you the texture on this. It's not thick, it's not heavy, it's something that glides right on. Yeah. It's absolutely, whoops, it's absolutely beautiful, and I love the delivery system, just a couple drops, and it's a little cooler on the eye, but you can see, look how that just goes right in.
It
so
really
it's not
does.
interfering with anything.
It's so light.
Look at that.
And yeah, it's wonderful. I love the consistency.
It's like that drink of hydration your eye needs without it being thick and heavy and greasy.
That's right. And, you know, as we're approaching summer right now, and the no makeup look is really in, and in the summertime, it's just natural to want to use less makeup and just have that fresh look. And when your under eye area is looking so wonderful, you really don't need that much. And, you know, when you put too much makeup in the under eye area, it really can emphasize the wrinkles. So with this, now you've got your under eye area just needing a very light little shading. It really does make the whole area look so much more youthful.
Oh, and that's what we want. We want a youthful look. We want whatever Christie Brinkley's having. That's what I want. Because to be a model, I mean a super mega model known worldwide, you've taken and worked very hard on making sure that your skin looked amazing. And when you came out with authentic skincare, this is her line. She worked with Dr. Doris Day, as well as many top doctors, to make sure that you had jam-packed ingredients where we're going to see a difference in our skin. So whether you're in your 20s and you're fair, or in your 80s and you have more Latino type skin, it doesn't matter. This is designed for every woman at every age. So I don't want you to think that, okay, Amy, it's useless. I've tried everything, nothing's worked. Don't give up. Try authentic skincare line. And tonight you're buying one, but you're getting two. And make sure you get social with us. Christie loves hearing your stories. You can do the live chat with Christie Brinkley tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're going to share with you all the special thanks and love that all of your fans are sharing with us tonight at #BrinkleyBeauty. And there you can see everybody loving that Christie's here. Oh, there's pictures from the first time.
Fun. I love that.
So make sure you get social with us, and Christie will be chatting live tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. But in the meantime, don't forget about our today's special. I think these two products are going to make the biggest difference in the way that you look and winning the war of aging.
Definitely, definitely. These are the two just workhorses of the line, you know, that people really will love. I mean, the feedback on these has been tremendous.
Oh, absolutely. Just the way that you use it one night, and then you're going to see when you wake up in the morning, oh, I noticed a change. I noticed a change. We've got consumer perception studies. We've got clinicals. This product does not plateau. And that's what I love about the Bio Copper Complex that Dr. Doris Day worked on with Christie to make sure that we're getting the ingredient that we're going to see a difference in. It's not a fluff kind of ingredient. Copper's been trusted, am I right, doctor?
Absolutely.
For many, many years. I mean, there's copper facials, because it really does help our skin make more collagen, help rejuvenate all of that elastin.
And that's what you want, is that collagen and that elastin. And that's what the BioCopper Complex does, and in the most elegant way.
Because what we did was we supersized copper. We added botanicals and amino acids, and each ingredient makes the next one better.
Oh,
so they work really well together as the key ingredients, and then when you put it into the whole formulation, not only does it feel great going on the skin, so you keep wanting to use it and you see the difference, which is really the main goal, but each ingredient in that formulation is designed for optimal restoration and rejuvenation of your own natural collagen and elastic tissue. So there's a definite goal, there's a way to measure that goal, and that's what we've done.
I love it.
We've actually improved on award-winning ingredients.
See, that's perfect. Perfectly put. You have. Again, copper has been trusted. It's actually proven to help with your skin make its own collagen and elastin. And what that is collagen is what gives a plumpness to your skin. When you look at your skin and you're like, okay, my cheekbones are no longer here, they're down here. My jawline is down here. That's because you don't have as much collagen. Copper, or excuse me, when we're talking about elastin is when we smile and then we don't smile anymore. Do you still see that laugh line? That means your elastin is breaking down. This with the copper complex is making more collagen, so everything's firming and looking more uplifted. And then we're also helping your skin make more elastin. That's the snap back to your skin. So try it again. It's an amazing line. I know this is going to be a huge hit here at HSN, where you're basically buying the neck, and we're going to give you the amazing eye. That's $69.69, $17.25 gets it home. We do want to let you know, in case you missed out,